I'll start recording. Cool. I think it's recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all set.
Hi, everyone. So my name's Lindsay Richardson. I am a sales coordinator here in San Diego, California. And
hi, everybody. I'm Alicia Ortiz, and I am a VF here in San Diego with Lindsay.
Yeah. And so I've been with Juice Plus for about a year and a half now. I was actually a corporate lead. My ex-boyfriend bought me a tower garden for my birthday, and it got sent to my upline, who is a local national marketing director here. And I was working for Solar City. I'd been in sustainability for the 6 years before that, and she just kept coming towards me and involving me in the community, and now I quit my job. And Alicia and I have started a nonprofit teaching about sustainability, mindfulness, and nutrition and aeroponic growing. So we've been working a lot with schools, restaurants, really anyone that will have us in. I've partnered with a couple other nonprofits. And I started working with grants about 2 years ago to get tower gardens into the schools, like right when I first got my first tower garden. And it was so difficult. We actually ended up getting about 5 grants, but it took almost a year to actually get the funding from them. I'm sure many of you know, if you've started applying for grants, that it is like a treacherous project. So first of all, you have to go look for the grants, and that's a task in itself. And then you have to apply for them, which I found that I was spending about 20 hours per grant to apply for them. And then you may or may not be awarded them. So it's really difficult. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work with grants.
But so we started doing fundraising instead of grants. And we've recently partnered with this company. They're called EduPowered. And they are all about inspiring and educating the community to make a global change. And so I'm just going to tell you like what I'm doing with them, and anyone else can do it. Like, it's not just for me, so anybody can use it. But I can help you facilitate stuff and be the liaison of like kind of how we've been doing it. So I'm going to just show you some of the stuff that they do. So they are based out of Redondo Beach in LA. So they have more of like the glam feel to them. They are a pretty big company. They work with Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, all kinds of things. They're sponsored by Under Armour, Subway. I can't even remember all the things, but they're a pretty big company, and one of their platforms is selling DVDs to the community. So you can set up a fundraiser with a classroom, with a whole school, with like the PTA, and this doesn't have to just be for schools. You can do it with your local church or really anywhere that you want to get this out to. 2 of their campaigns right now are Recycling Kids Game Show. So I don't know if the glare on that's pretty bad. But this is their Recycling Kids Game Show, and so the tagline is empowering and inspiring kids to be the recycling leaders in their homes, their schools, and in their neighborhoods. And it's actually really awesome. I've watched this a few times, and I didn't know a lot of the recycling stuff on here. And I'm a sustainability mentor in San Diego, so I speak all around the place, like at all sorts of places. And so really it's not just like a fundraiser to get funds for the school. It's really empowering everyone around them. And we're going to be doing a Tower Garden DVD also soon. So Alicia and I are going to be starring in it. And so you can use that also to educate the community. But there's a couple other really cool things about them that I really like, because normal fundraisers, you go out, like I used to sell gold seed books when I was a little kid in Colorado. And you'd go out, you'd knock on their door, and then just sell them whatever and never see that person again. But, so they've come up with a really cool thing. It's called I Win, You Win. And so you get to capture everyone's contact information that participates in the fundraiser. So it's called a joint entry, and what you win, so you put, there's a little place for like sponsor and the child's name, and they can win iTunes gift cards, scooters, iPads, also to meet some celebrities. So they are partnering with 25,000 celebrities, both athletes, professional athletes, and movie stars, singers, all kinds of cool people, and they're flying out to different schools and giving out awards to schools. So each school gets to nominate one child a month, and then they will, most of the time it's just over like a Zoom or something, and they'll recognize that child, and it can be broadcast throughout the whole school and the community and their parents, and it just gets everyone really excited and like really inspired to do better for the world. So that's why I really like it. Also, you get to capture all of their information, so you can have it to follow up with the community and get them involved in to your Juice Plus events or your Tower Garden events, or to the school, like say, thank you so much for your help with this fundraiser. We're having a salad party. Please come celebrate the birth of our plants, or whatever you want. But you can really just get everyone involved with this. So I really like it better than just getting money. It's really creating community.
Definitely. Yeah, so these cards are really awesome, just like Lindsay showed you. And all the different prizes are listed on it. So it really gives you the opportunity to work with the schools closely. And the biggest thing, like she said, is to collect information, because it's not just about getting the Tower Gardens, it's about bringing the whole community together with Juice Plus, because that's ultimately what we really want to share with them.
And also, there's no out-of-pocket anything for the school, so they send all the materials straight to the school. Here's also, let's see, what else do I have over here? So here's like one of the awards. They have an anti-bullying campaign too, but here's one of the awards. So this will be presented to one child a month or whatever. Every school's different and every program's different, so we can work that out, or they can work that out. But here's just an example of like one of the awards. And then when the kids go in and are like knocking on doors or whatever they're doing, there's also a script on the back. I don't have a copy of it right now, but there's like a script of exactly like what the campaign is, what they're trying to get money for. So it helps the child also with speaking, marketing, advertising, all these skills that kids really need to have in the world. So I'm going to take it off mute and see if you have questions. Unmute all. Okay. Any questions so far?
What did you say the name of that company?
I completely missed the name of the company and contact information. Who is it that's collecting this?
Create a lead capture form. So they're called EduPowered.
Right.
So EduPowered Media Group is the name of them. So, and I'm going to put a link on the Tower Garden fundraising page, because I know there's a lot of people who had emails. So I asked them for some help, and I said, how can I capture everybody's information so we can make sure to get information out to everybody? So I'm going to put a link on the Tower Garden page, and it just has like a space for your name, email address, and phone number. And then it will email you back a copy of, actually, I'll show you what it will email. Share screen. I think it's this one that I want to share. So can you see my screen right now? Let's see. Yeah? Thumbs up if you can. Okay. Yeah. So this is a copy of what you will receive right now, and it'll just show you some of their campaigns that they've done. Also, it has some movies. Like here's a little clip of what the Recycling Kids game show in like a little 1-minute thing. Maybe I'll just play it right now so you can see what it is.
Hi, SoCal. It's time for the Waste Management 1-Minute Recycling Kids Game Show, presented by our friends at Party City, Downtown LA Bicycles, Albertsons, and Subway.
I lost it. It's playing somewhere on my computer.
It's time to play. Good luck, everyone. How many pounds of trash does the average person create every day? Is it A, 2.5 pounds of trash, B, 4.4 pounds of trash, or C, 7.3 pounds of trash? Make your pick now. The answer is B. The average person creates 4.4 pounds of trash every day. The solution is lead by example. Recycle everything you can and make sure everyone in your family recycles too. Please join us in thanking our wonderful presenting sponsors, everyone. And
All right, so that's just a little snippet of what it is. They always do like a problem, a solution, and then how the kids can really make an impact in the world. So it's teaching, leading by example, and it's something that can be shown in the classroom or at just at home. So that is what the kids will be promoting.
And we can show here. The DVDs are sold all over the country for $20 each, and they've partnered with, you can see the AMC movie theaters and Regal Cinemas to show it on the big screen in those 2 movie theaters. So there's a student script that you can see. So this will all be in the information sent to you guys. So you have everything that you'll need when you are working with the school. And that's how you'll be able to get the funding to be able to get the Tower Garden.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and also something really cool. I've had a couple schools purchase a Tower Garden just outright, and then also gotten fundraising and grants. And where did the Zoom go? As you can see, I am not.
It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom? Where? This one?
The one next to it?
Nope. Okay. So, and how it works is the funding. I don't know if anyone's done funding before, but the funds don't have to go back directly to the school with this fundraiser campaign. So it can go to like the PTA. It can go if someone in the community wants to lead the fundraiser. It doesn't actually have to go to the school to pay for the Tower Gardens, which is really cool because it's taking like on average, I would say 6 months from the time an order is placed till the time I actually get paid from a school, even if the funds are in the account. So that's also difficult, but not an issue with this.
So there's some questions.
Awesome. So EduPowered, can you buy a starter pack to present to the school? Like a starter pack of like this kind of stuff? They will send it to you for free. So when you put your information into the lead capture form, then I'll be able to get your information and we can talk more about what materials you want to get sent out. Really the first step is probably showing them a presentation. So I can send you a presentation of what the fundraiser is, what it's all about, and then even mail you some copies of stuff like this. So yeah, totally possible. Where's the...
It's for the $20.
So the $20 for the DVD, I think it's one for I think it's actually 1 for 15 or 2 for 20, and that is whoever's buying them. So if the kids are door knocking, if they're doing like a any type of, if they're going anywhere in the community, but if each child, I think, sells 5 of them, it pays for, in one classroom, it pays for an entire community garden. So it's not like they have to sell 1 billion of them. If each child just sells a couple of these, and then it will pay for the Tower Garden.
Lindsay, I have a question. May I ask a question? Hey, hi, I'm Kimberly. I'm up in Canada in the Vancouver area. And so I'm wondering, is this program, this fundraising program that you are using, is that what you're talking about today, or are you talking about other ways and other ideas that you have that you've been using with the school systems to fundraise?
So I'm talking about just this fundraiser today,
Okay.
and it can be used anywhere in the world.
Oh, it's worldwide?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've done grants. I also made a Kickstarter one time, and this is just a heck of a lot easier. And it also brings more impact to the community, and you can lead capture, so gain the people's information a lot easier than other ways, so that you can gain more customers through this as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Can you speak to how many DVDs to sell roughly to get a Tower Garden funded and your average success rate with the schools? So yes, it depends on how many Tower Gardens you want, but I know a lot of people are just trying to get one in the school, which I think that if you're going to get Tower Gardens into a school, you should get them into every classroom or do a large community garden, because one tower garden, that's not even enough food to do the whole class. So I personally am trying to think bigger and trying to really lead this into the entire country and to the entire world. So with a community garden, they're about $6,000, and then I think with shipping, I'm just estimating $7,000, depending on where you're in the area. So I can't do the math really fast in my head, but I know it only takes the kids a couple DVDs. If you had like 3 classes, if each kid sold 5 DVDs, most likely it would be enough to pay for the entire package.
So Lindsay, thinking on go, how have you gone in to approach the principals or the assistant principals? Have you known teachers to get in to promote this program? And I mean, it sounds to me, the kids come around an awful lot for magazine subscriptions, band uniforms. So what kind of pushback did you get on actually wanting the children to go out and canvass the communities?
So it doesn't matter. That's a great question. I don't necessarily tell the principal to start canvassing with kids. I ask them, first of all, I go in and talk to them and just say, what are your goals for this year? I see that you're doing like a farm to table program, or there's always something that catches my eye about the certain school. I'm a STEM and STEAM coordinator, so I work with schools already on science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics. And if I see a school, there's a lot of STEM and STEAM schools. So if you just Google STEM and STEAM schools in your area, you'll be able to get a list of schools that are already trying to get more fun activities for kids to do. And then you can go in and talk to the first point of contact is their receptionist, and just ask if you can have a meeting with the principal or with someone in the office about what they're doing, because you have some fun ideas for them. So first of all, doing that, then as soon as I get a meeting with someone, I'll ask them, what are your current programs? What are your goals for this year? Are you looking to get more students involved in the school? Are you looking for more parent involvement? Are you looking for higher attendance rates? Really just trying to ask them what questions, or what are they trying to do with their school this school year? And whatever they say, you can always bring it back to a tower garden. So if they want more parent involvement, say, oh my gosh, I have a great idea. We are launching these all over the country, and parents are getting really excited, and it's bridging the gap of student and parent involvement. If you're looking for higher attendance rates, you can use some of the statistics of Stephen Ritz saying if kids who grow their own food are healthier, they have higher attendance, they have higher concentration. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question fully.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see what else is in here. Where do we get the lead capture form? So I'm going to put an email, or not an email. I'm going to put the lead capture form on the Tower Garden grant info page. So I think that's how everybody found me. I'll put it on there, and then put your name, your phone number, your email into that, and it will send you this email automatically. And then also I'll have all of your information so we can connect more. What is your goal to raise per school? I try to raise $10,000 per school. That covers all the materials for the tower gardens. And actually, I also charge to come into the school an hourly rate to help them maintain all of their tower gardens. So that's something that you guys can do too. I come in once a week, and I do lesson plans with the kids, and I also do maintenance on all of the tower gardens. So I also put a little extra funding in there so that I can pay for myself. What is the link for us to sign up? So I think I already answered that. She'll put it in the Facebook page, 7,005
For money to get to the school.
So how long does it take for money to get to the school? So it's wherever, it just depends on which account you want it to go to. So it'll be pretty much immediately, because the kids will be getting the funds. So like they'll be collecting either a check or cash, and then that goes straight back to the fundraising campaign. So you'll be getting the money. It's not like a wire transfer or anything. You'll actually have the funds in hand. And then I think EduPowered, we'll have to talk about that just on like in a private conversation, but then we'll figure out like how you get that money back to EduPowered. because they do take a portion of it for the marketing materials and all the DVDs. So roughly 50% of the fundraiser goes back to the school, just to let you know, or goes back to the campaign. All right, is there any other questions? All right, messages. What kind of lesson plans do you do? I have a school that has their garden, but I'm doing this here because, so I am actually starting my own lesson plans. I've been writing them for the past year, and in the next few months, I am going to be launching them. So I'm going to be doing virtual lesson plans, recorded lesson plans. So I will also keep you up to date with that, because I've just really been winging it. And then I've partnered up with a couple teachers, and they're helping me write some NGSS content that can be used anywhere across the nation. 50% of the funds, correct. Yep, roughly, I think. So the other 50% goes back to like the materials and everything else. All right. One more that I missed out of the $20. Okay. So
you kind of answered that.
Yeah. So yeah, EduPowered takes 50% back. All right. So I am going to put the little form up there. If you have, the actual name is called EduPowered. So EDU powered. It's like education power. I just sent it in there too. And they're based out of Redondo Beach, California.
Okay, just do it again.
All right. So if you have any additional questions, you can ask me on Facebook or also through my email that you'll be getting. So the email will be actually from info@healthyurbanliving.com. Healthy Urban Living is the nonprofit that we started. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Good job.
Thanks everyone. Thank you
Thanks,
for
guys.
tuning in, and I will see you all in Anaheim.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.